everyone to the program in the beginning. I am Father Linh. Today we celebrate the 24th Sunday in Ordinary Time, Year B. Our Gospel passage is from St. Mark, chapter 8, from verse 27 to 35. A pollster stopped a woman in the mall to survey her religious beliefs. He said, "Ma'am, I am taking a survey on religious beliefs in America. Would you tell me what you believe about God?" The woman emphatically stated, "I believe what my church believes." He then asked, "What does your church believe?" She firmly replied, "My church believes what I believe." He then took another angle and inquired, "What do you and your church believe about God?" She assertively said, "My church and I believe the same thing." This woman is not certain about what values she believes in. Yet, what would each one of us answer if asked the very same question of what is and what is not important to me? What is and what is not valuable or worthwhile to me? For example, between needs and values, which one is more important to me? Human behavior is driven by two forces, needs and values. All of us have certain needs. Some of these are physical needs, food, water, shelter, etc. Some of our needs are emotional, love, acceptance, recognition, power. We all have needs. Some of those needs are immediate and severe. When we are without food or water, we will do almost anything to satisfy our need for these fundamentals of life. Unless we have these needs met, we die. Most of our emotional needs are not that life-threatening, but they can leave us dissatisfied. These needs, both physical and emotional, are God-given. They are necessary for our survival. Our values are a little different. Our values carry an element of choice. We choose a set of standards by which we live our lives. It can be about God, family, honesty, freedom, and many other standards. Yet, the mark of maturity of a person may be defined as the ability to be values-driven rather than needs-driven. The immature person is driven only by his or her needs. How can I fulfill my physical needs for food, shelter, etc.? How can I meet my emotional needs for recognition, power, security, etc.? If you are a needs-driven person, then other people are simply objects that you use to satisfy your needs, whatever those needs are. You only stop becoming mature when you are able to overcome your needs to your values. For instance, one of your needs may be acceptance by others. Let's suppose you are a teenager. One of the needs teens have is acceptance by their peers. But suppose you are a young person, and the other young people you look to for acceptance get into some antisocial behavior, say shoplifting. You may come under intense pressure to conform to the group and shoplifted also. But one of your value is, thou shalt not steal. So, do you listen to your needs, or do you listen to your values? Again, the mark of maturity of a person is the ability to have your values overweight your needs. For the Christian, of course, the highest value is God. Jesus said, "Seek first the kingdom of God." Spiritually, you have reached the highest level of maturity when you are able to pray that God's will be done in life, even if all your needs are not met in return. This was the prayer that Jesus prayed in the Garden of Gethsemane. Not my will, but your will be done. This was the prayer that led him to the cross. Jesus had needs just like you and I have. One of those needs was the ultimate need, the need for self-preservation. That is the need all of us have. Most of us will do just about anything to keep from dying. Jesus had a value, though, that was higher than his need to survive. That value was to do the will of God. And thus, he followed God's plan for his life all the way to the cross. Jesus demands his followers, "Whoever wishes to come after me must deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me." What does he mean by telling us to deny ourselves? Self-denial is about stepping out from ourselves and asking the question, am I being driven by my needs or my values? Ask God to help you make some commitment to your core values today. Whatever your commitment may be, remember, your highest value is to do the will of God. Let us pray. Lord, help me put you first in my life by doing your will, not my will. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to my video and visit my website at fatherlin.com. May God bless you.